Greetings to Mr. Robert Conrad, otherwise known as Bob, or Connie, as we called him when we grew up in Woodlawn. Star of radio, television, and movies, and even professional boxing. Quite a career, Bob. I have to congratulate you on all that. Now, why am I doing what I'm doing? This is Tom Crane, the kid from the Woodlawn. How I looked 62 years ago, Bob. Time has flown by. This is the way I looked when we grew up in Woodlawn, and you were boxing out of Johnny Coulon's gym. So, hopefully, you might have some recollection of who I was and what I looked like at the time. That's why I'm doing this. I was otherwise known, like I say, the kid from Woodlawn. And anyhow, I want to give my best regards to Courtney and Eric Hines and Jose. You have a very fine cast, Bob, and I have to give you compliments because not only are they good people, but you're good people. There's an old saying, you can judge a person by the type of people they hang around with. So there's no other conclusion to draw. You're a good guy, Bob. Now, I'm going to shift away from this picture and slide another one in. I don't want you to see what I look like yet, because I'm an old geezer, and you wouldn't recognize me. 62 years since that picture was taken, Bob. Okay. This is my wonderful wife, Madeline, of 58 years. 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. Madeline is from 83rd and Southwest Highway. She's from the St. Denis Parish, in case you knew anybody around there. Her maiden name was Madeline McCabe. Wonderful person. Like I say, been married to her for 58 years. So in any case, prepare yourselves, because I'm going to lift away this picture, and you're going to see me as I really am. And I don't want to shock anybody or drive them out of the studio or things like that. Of course, you're a tough guy, Bob. I don't think you'd run. Okay, here we go. There I am in all my glory. 62 years later, Bob. But in any case, the last time I heard you on the radio, you made some mention about Hyde Park High School in Belle Torme. Did you know that my sister Patricia, of course she was born in 1926, she was in his class, and she told me he hardly attended, but it didn't matter in those days because he was already making singing performances. But in addition, Steve Allen, the first late-night talk show host, TV talk show host, he attended Hyde Park. And one of the greatest people who I truly admired, what a heroine, Amelia Earhart. She also attended Hyde Park. They had a big reunion there for her. What a woman. Barnstormer, flew across the Atlantic, tried to fly around the world, and then she and her navigator, her co-pilot, disappeared. Now, I'm going to move my little bit out of the way here. Oh, you see that poster behind me? You know who that is? That's Tom Hanks, all dressed up in the movie that he made, Road to Perdition, here in Chicago. So, you know, I was in the movies too, Bob, but as an extra. I was an extra in that movie. The scene was shot in a speakeasy called Calvino's, and it's there that they tried to kill Tom Tom Hanks, who played the character, an Irishman, but that's beside the point. In any case, it was quite a nice deal to be on that set. The food was delicious. The Michael O'Sullivan, that was his name. The food was delicious. The people were wonderful. And everybody asked me, "Hey Tom, did you get Tom Hanks' autograph?" I said, "No, I didn't get his autograph, but he ran headlong into me and almost knocked me down. He was running off of the set, and man, he grabbed a hold of me and held me up so I didn't fall. But he's a husky, tough guy. But during the scene, I had a chance to stand on a podium alongside of a piano player. And I later found out, I talked to him all night because the scene, they shot it over and over again from 11 o'clock at night till 4 in the morning. I did not know how hard you movie actors worked. You do work hard. That was an all-night shoot. But I stood next to this jazz pianist. Come to find out afterwards, him and I talked all night long. Willie Pickens is his name. He's well known in Chicago, in jazz circles. And he told me he just flew back from a tour from Europe, in Stockholm, above all places. But pardon me, Bob, and all the others, we're really here to talk about my book. And I just want to cover it very briefly because I didn't have a chance to describe it or even read a couple of poems when I was on the radio because my time ran short. So I said I would send you this video, which I hope you enjoy. So I don't have my glasses on, but of course I've got to put the glasses on, and I catch a bit of a glare from the glasses. So I'm going to reach over here and pick up a book, and I think you'll be impressed. This book is a copy center version. They did a real bang-up job. This front cover, without the glare, was designed and drawn by my granddaughter, Natalie Schaub. Look at the job she did. And as far as the pages are concerned, my grandson, Timothy William Robert, he's got a degree in computer science. He formatted all these pages for me. So he did well. I'm very proud of him and the way this book turned out. There's only 3 copies in the world. One's in the Library of Congress, where I have a copy written. This copy for myself, and another copy that I donated to the Hyde Park Historical Society to Mrs. Frances Vandervoot. But I wish you'd have time to read this book because, Bob, it covers many facets. It's not only about Woodlawn and some of the things we did when we were young, but I also have what I call flights of fancy. I put poems in here, and then one of the main characters that I talk about is my father. My father was a hot tar and pitch roofer, but at the same time, he did flat roofs, factories and everything, apartment buildings. But what the hell? It doesn't seem to be recording now. I don't know. Oh. I don't know what's going on.